Grey Wolf's probes were originally connected to Windows 98 laptops, compact iPacs, HP iPacs, and then with later versions. They currently interface to the latest Windows tablets, in addition to Grey Wolf manufactured meters. While many instrument manufacturers won't even support products after 7 years, Grey Wolf customers who purchased our probes back in 1999, if they are functioning properly, as most are, can connect them to our very latest platforms with Grey Wolf's very latest software. Grey Wolf offers low cost of entry, high feature tablet PC platforms. Grey Wolf offers specific support for the tablets that it supplies with accessories such as pouches for portable use and hard shell security cases for long-term trending. The original AdvancedSense was a purpose-built rugged meter platform with embedded computer that enabled at the time a revolutionary way to display, log, and document environmental parameters, feature-rich yet very easy to use. The AdvancedSense Pro has all of the standard AdvancedSense features and in the same form factor, but otherwise the AdvancedSense Pro is all new. All new internal boards with a faster processor, higher resolution color screen, more memory, and a host of new and improved features. The Pro includes a built-in camera for highly efficient documentation and reporting of test surveys. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth come standard. There is an enhanced user interface and new audio cues, which can be a choice of voice such as
log in progress
or a tone. And there are many more new features. A more favorably priced, reduced feature version of the Pro, the AdvancedSense BE, was introduced more recently. While the Pro has more hardware and software features, the BE retains most features and is still rugged and purpose-built. Here the AdvancedSense BE is shown with Grey Wolf's most popular IAQ probe, the IQ610. Measure carbon dioxide, TVOCs, carbon monoxide, temperature and relative humidity, plus one additional electrochemical sensor, most commonly ozone or nitrogen dioxide, but there's a wide range of choices. The TG501 probes are shipped with up to 5 electrochemical sensors installed, plus a PT100 temperature sensor. Available sensors include commonly monitored gases such as ozone, ammonia, sulfur dioxide, nitric oxide, hydrogen sulfide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, oxygen, chlorine, hydrogen, hydrogen cyanide, and hydrogen chloride. There are also exotics for specialized applications such as hydrogen fluoride, phase gene, and several others. For the Pro only, 2 rugged LEMO sockets are available for dual DirectSense probes to be connected simultaneously. The display will automatically go to a second screen when more than 9 readings are displayed, to a third screen when more than 18 readings are displayed, and so on. In this example, the screens are changing automatically every few seconds, in the default auto scroll mode. This mode can be switched over by selecting manual scroll, which enables manually alternating through the display screens upon tap. TVOC is also shown in micrograms per cubic meter rather than ppb in this example. Various units are easily selectable. Here, a particulate meter is connected to the left AdvancedSense bottom socket. 2 DirectSense probes are also connected simultaneously, which is a very typical AdvancedSense Pro multi-probe configuration. In this example, 4 particulate concentration readings are displayed. 2 others are available, but are disabled from the display here. Only those readings that are displayed are data logged. When it comes to particulate measurement, the 6-channel PC3016 is Grey Wolf's most popular meter, and can display and log PM1, PM2.5, PM10, and TSP simultaneously, as per this example, plus PM.5 and PM5. Note that Grey Wolf also offers several other particulate meter choices, including our PC4000 series benchtop units, PC5000 series wall mount units, and the Thermo PDR 1500 nephelometric meters. Looking at the bottom of the BE, at right is a socket for all Grey Wolf DirectSense probes. The other probe socket is strictly for the small Direct Connect RHAS2 temperature and humidity probe. There is also a charger socket at left. On the Pro, you'll notice the addition of a second DirectSense probe socket at center, expanding the number of sensors that may be connected simultaneously. Also for the Pro, The socket to the left of that also accommodates connection to particle meters from a choice of over 5 models for PM 2.5, PM 10, particle counts, and more. On the front of the BE, the descriptive Tiles menu is displayed. The Tiles menu can be selected by pressing the Applications button on the BE or the Pro. The microphone is standard on both AdvancedSense models. This allows for audio notes to be recorded, which attach right to the data file that is open. This allows extremely efficient documentation of your survey, including detailed descriptions of the measurement location, occupant interviews, and more, all easily reviewed together with any logged measurements by anyone reviewing the data files. The front of the Pro has all the same features as the BE. The only thing changed here is that a live measurement screen is displayed, rather than the Tiles menu screen that was on the BE example. The Tiles menu screen is one of 3 different menus to choose from for both the BE and the Pro, enhancing the user interface experience. Drop-down menus are selected by clicking on any of the menu items listed at the top of the screen. The bottom menu is selected by clicking on the wolf head menu icon at the lower left on the screen. On the back of the BE, a 1/4 inch 20 TPI brass insert allows connection to various accessories, such as the included mini tripod stand, and to larger tripods or a belt clip. The speaker allows listening to onboard videos, audio notes that may be played back in situ, and audio cues. The back of the Pro has much more going on. There's a barometric pressure port for factory calibration of this optional sensor. This accurate BP sensor is available for direct display and for compensated mass volume readings, micrograms per cubic meter, when the Pro is used at altitudes other than sea level. Then there is the camera. Photos may be taken of the area being surveyed, such as staining, damaged filters, or where a diffuser has had cardboard duct taped over it. A 360-degree video may even be taken of the area where the instrument is set up to trend log over time. Photos and videos attach directly to the data file for efficient and reliable recognition of where the images were taken. There's also a very bright inspector light for working in dark areas and illuminating camera images. Not much to show off on the top of the BE. Besides the stylus, there is a mini USB socket, which is the one way to perform data downloads or software uploads for a BE connecting with the supplied cable to a computer. Before we look at the top of the Pro, let's look at a couple of options for the BE. The optional differential pressure module is outstanding. This makes the AdvancedSense BE one of the most accurate handheld differential pressure meters on the market. A combination of auto-zeroing and auto-ranging sensors provides extremely low limits of detection, yet a wide measurement range. While DP is of great use for HVAC applications, such as determining filter performance, it is one of the most underutilized tools available for IAQ investigators. Pollutants move from high to low pressure. Say a child care center maintains positive pressure most of the time, but under certain conditions, such as open doors, air handling system settings, stack effect, etc., it may go negative and suck in pollutants from adjacent areas like a parking garage. The DP sensor allows you to monitor pressurization over time and under varied conditions. Another option for the BE are a pair of K-type thermocouple sockets for measuring liquid, surface, very high, very low air temperatures, and more. Plug in 2 thermocouples and a third differential temperature reading, delta T, will also display. Grey Wolf offers a selection of K thermocouple temperature probes, or use any others from a selection of hundreds available on the market. On the AdvancedSense Pro, the 2 K-type thermocouple sockets come as standard. Of greater interest is an additional Lemo socket on top that allows you to connect Grey Wolf's FM 801 formaldehyde meter, or connect a cable for downloading data to a USB key, or to upload AdvancedSense software upgrades. So the Pro allows downloading data via the mini USB socket to a USB key or via Wi-Fi. This shows the addition of the high-quality optional auto-zero sensoring differential pressure sensor, which is, of course, also offered on the Pro as well as the BE. Other meters are designed for portable surveys or long-term monitoring. The BE and the Pro are flexible and are designed for both modes. This is crucial for proper IAQ, toxic gas, and other environmental surveys. The AdvancedSense meters are easily handheld, but also come with a pouch with neck and belt strap for hands-free walk-through surveys. Security cases are supplied as standard with most Grey Wolf kits and are the more popular choice for long-term monitoring. They come with a heavy-duty lock, the AdvancedSense or other platform are hidden inside, and they have an additional eyelet for a lanyard to secure to a pipe, desk, or whatever when used in a school or public area that might not be so secure. Tripods are optionally available with mounting hardware for meters and probes. Tripod kits are also available with mounting brackets for particulate and/or formaldehyde meters. A convenient nylon carry bag comes with these tripod kits. Of course, the particle or formaldehyde meters will only interface to the Pro and not the BE. An additional fitting may be ordered to add another DirectSense probe for the Pro. The security cases are also available in larger sizes to accommodate more probes. Mounting brackets are available for the smaller and larger cases to mount particle and/or formaldehyde meters. The security cases double as convenient carry and transport cases. Introduced in 1999 and improved upon since to make these among the most accurate hot wire anemometers on the market, Grey Wolf's patented design eliminates the need for the cable to pull inside, which creates service issues for all competitive units as their cables tend to kink and chaff. Multi-point calibration is standard, including several low range points to optimize fume hood face velocity, cleanroom filter and thermal comfort or draft measurements, while the wide measurement range suits a broad variety of HVAC applications. Grey Wolf's thermal anemometers operate with both AdvancedSense BE and Pro meters. Grey Wolf offers a few standard pitot tubes, but you can use any from other manufacturers with the BE or Pro when they are outfitted with the optional differential pressure sensor. Grey Wolf manufactures a very unique PIT 504 pitot tube kit which fits into a small case but can be expanded out to over 2 meters, 81 inches, with 2 optional added extensions. The high-quality stainless 316 steel PIT 504 can also be utilized with DP meters from other manufacturers. The PIT 504, fully extended at 81 inches, more than 2 meters, is long. Here, text notes are added via the bottom menu, one of several ways to access notes. This feature makes for highly efficient and reliable field documentation. We've zoomed in. Text notes can be viewed by anyone that you share your data files with and can easily be copied and pasted into reports. You or your technicians in any language can describe conditions such as room layout, visible mold growth, unusual odors, block diffusers, occupant complaints, etc. Even occupant or worker interviews may be recorded.
There are visible signs of mold growth and staining on the south wall of this room. Occupants are complaining of eye irritation as well as unpleasant odors.
The AdvancedSense Pro, with its camera, also connects photo and video notes to data files as well as event notes, template notes, and more. Contact Grey Wolf to view our detailed PowerPoints on the various notes features available for the BE and the Pro. On the AdvancedSense Pro, broad technical information is available at the touch of the screen for all of Grey Wolf's 30-plus parameters. Government and industry guidelines, typical background levels, typical sources, health effects, cross-interferences, calibration and care information, sensor specifications, and more. Help videos can be viewed on the AdvancedSense BE or Pro in situ, taking advantage of the embedded computer, color display screen, and for some videos, the speaker for audio narration. This slide shows one way to access the videos. The next slides show a couple of examples of what you can view in situ. Help videos, a highly efficient training tool, are continuously updated as part of WolfSense AS application software upgrades. Grey Wolf also has links available to view them online. Here is the first part of an onboard video that shows how to perform a user gas calibration. User calibration of Grey Wolf gas sensors is simple. The components shown are what you'll need. First, a zero or low, then a high range reference gas are typically utilized. Rather than the AdvancedSense meter, you may alternatively connect the probe to a WolfPack or tablet or PC computer with WolfSense PC software loaded. Another help video version is also available that goes step by step through the operation of the software when performing a user calibration. A significant and growing number of Grey Wolf help videos are included on the BE and Pro.
Hi, I'm Ian Cull, the Technical Director of the Indoor Air Quality Association, bringing you an IAQA tech tip on carbon monoxide.
With permission from the Indoor Air Quality Association, Grey Wolf includes a number of industry videos that are educational specific to indoor air quality applications and may easily be viewed and listened to on your AdvancedSense BE or Pro while out in the field. These videos are updated and added to over time. 18 IAQA industry videos are currently preloaded and counting. These are useful for training your staff and also for sharing with occupants or clients while on the job. The Windows folder file structure that Grey Wolf utilizes to name data files is intuitive and makes for excellent logging security, as it greatly reduces the chance of mixing up where files have been logged. The user doesn't have to write down that data file 62 or location 62 is the conference room, because the data file is defined on the meter as second floor conference room. Not just more secure, but far more efficient when sharing files. In addition, any text, audio, or other notes that are taken while this data file is open will be associated with the second floor conference room for added efficiency and data integrity. File names can easily be set up ahead of survey, but it is very easy to just name files while in the field. During walkthrough surveys, it's very easy to store a set of readings as a snapshot log, which records date and time along with whatever parameters are enabled on the display. This is also highly useful for recording outdoor conditions before, after, and/or during brief pauses in longer-term trend logging. It's always important to know if the outdoor air is the source of any of the indoor measured conditions, and utilizing the same sensors for both indoor and outdoor measurements is good practice.
Data captured.
Trend logs, recording data over time, are also easily accommodated by both the BE and the Pro. This log setup screen can be accessed from the top, bottom, or tile menus. Select Trend, then select the time interval for the data points you want to capture. While trend logging, the meters will still display real-time readings. With 32 gigabytes of memory, you'll never fill the memory due to data logging. In fact, taking advantage of all that memory, in the background, Grey Wolf is always logging your data at 15-minute intervals into a separate WolfSafe file as long as the instrument is turned on. This is an additional redundant log file on the BE or Pro, just in case. Alternatively, only on the Pro, a graph of the log files may be displayed on screen in real time or from a file, and easily switched from one parameter to another. Please use the link on the screen to view Grey Wolf's supplemental PowerPoint video, which details AdvancedSense data logging functions and features, and which covers trend logs, snapshot logs, as well as site and location naming in depth, or contact Grey Wolf for a copy. Create simple or detailed reports with the included WolfSense PC software by cutting and pasting. Include tabular log data, graphs, min-max average stats, data tables, text notes, calibration data, and for the Pro, photos, drawing notes, field template forms, and much more. Grey Wolf's optional advanced report generator software automates the entire reporting process. A wizard walks you through setting up a report structure to include template text, prompted text, graph styles, table styles, photo text note inclusion, and much more. Once the report structure is established, just download data and a report will spit out into Word or RTF format. Whether you design 10 pagers, 15 pagers, or 500 plus pagers, whatever fits your specific reporting requirements, it takes just minutes. The cost of this add-on pays for itself rapidly for any company that generates frequent reports. It not only saves time, it enables greater detail for reports, crucial for environmental consultants and contractors, extremely efficient. Very rugged, very easy to use, a broad range of parameters measured. Particulate, Optionally interface a choice of particle meters to the Pro for PM 2.5, PM 10, up to 6 different particle size ranges simultaneously. Formaldehyde with very low limits of detection, ideal for IAQ measurements of this carcinogenic gas. Type K thermocouple Celsius-Fahrenheit sockets. Barometric pressure for display and for auto-compensation of mass concentration measures at differing altitudes. Multiple probe sockets. Data logging, snapshot log, trend log. WolfSafe, a redundant log file. Autorun log allows automatic start times for log sessions. Display live real-time graphs on the display of any parameters being logged, and easily switch the graph from one to another parameter that you'd like to view as a graph. Microphone, speaker, audio cues, camera, inspector light, Wi-Fi, survey notes auto-attached to data files, text, audio, photo video, time-tagged events, drawings, and others. Onboard educational information including instrument hardware help videos, software help videos, industry application videos, user startup tips, sensor tips with extensive information about each parameter measured, VOC compounds list, over 200 specific parameters that the PID sensor measures with detailed information about any common VOC, such as typical sources and sensor response factors. Government and industry documents preloaded. Import additional reference documents yourself for viewing while in the field. Additional powerful features. WolfSense PC data downloading reporting software. Easily export to Excel or create elaborate reports by cutting and pasting available information, graphs, comparative charts, etc. WolfSense ARG automated report generator. A wizard helps you establish a report format that auto-generates graphs, tables, and includes text and other notes. Greatly detailed, highly efficient. GreyWolf Live, remote data access. WolfMail data download via email. Direct software updates via Wi-Fi. Alarms, high and/or low alarms for each parameter that you elect to set them for. Visual, audible, or notified by email or text. Connect DirectSense probes via Bluetooth. Tethered with a cable or wireless connectivity, your choice. Choice of wallpaper, even your watermarked logo. Multi-language support, and much more. Additional supplemental videos are available by going to the home page and the Demos video tab.